Good afternoon, Dutch Fork. Today is Friday, October 11th, and this is your Silver Screen Report. Otis Spunkmeyer cookies return to the school. Haley Youngerner chows down.
The smell of sweet and savory cookies fill the air as Otis Spunkmeyer cookies are sold in the Commons.
Lots of kids learn about it, and it's really helpful, and they taste good, which is good. And it spreads like entrepreneurship and helps kids work together as friends. It's a great thing. The cookies raise money, and it allows kids to be interactive with their environment and students.
Future entrepreneurs deal with new changes this year.
Favorite part of the class is selling cookies, seeing people happy about getting cookies. Yeah, working along with my teammates, seeing them happy and showing them how to, because we got new teammates, because the ones that we had last year is gone. So it's new to teach the kids that coming from the middle school to the high school to show them how we work.
This year it's better than last year because last year we was doing whatever we wanted to do, but this year they got a new thing, like we had to clock in, clock out, tie our hair up before we start selling cookies or whatever, and put this little thing around us. So it's different. I think it's better than what we was doing last year.
These are good changes because this is how our job actually is. You have to clock out. If you get a real job, you gonna really have to clock in and clock out and tie your hair up and make sure, and wash your hands and,
The future entrepreneurs use knowledge learned in class and apply it to the real world.
When we get there, we go down to Ms. Rivers' office and clock in, and we come down and start our job, start selling cookies.
It's job skills. It teaches us how to become a worker, as in learning how to bag the cookies and putting the cookies in the bag correctly, putting the cookies on the tray, how long to cook the cookies, to watch the cookies and make sure they don't burn up, and learning how to work the cash registers, giving people their change, their amount of change back, and it's basically to help us learn how to, in case we get a job in the future.
In order to prepare for their future, students learn how to run a business.
I like to have things to do. I can't sit down and not do anything. So when they say it's time for us to sell cookies, I get excited and get to work.
Actually, I learned a lot about it because I never knew how to, talk to people as in like, oh, hey, like I'm a shy person. I just don't like, oh, you want to buy cookies? I'm not that kind of person, but it teaches me how to open myself up to other people as in helping, like just being friendly.
This has been Haley Youngner for your Silver Screen Report.
The word of the week is palatable, which is an adjective that means agreeable to the taste or sensibilities. The Silver Foxes have returned from a conference about the media arts. Daniel Hudson checks it out.
All across the state, journalists gather at the SCSPA conference to enhance their skills in the media arts.
Well, I think it's crucial for student journalists to have not just an outlet, but also like a camaraderie here with people from all over the state.
Well, it can make it more exciting, a better experience for everybody, not just one person.
Well, SCSPA gives kids a chance to get out of the building as well as advisors and come down and get some fresh ideas while having fun, especially on a rainy Monday.
From empowering speeches on the First Amendment to classes with professional media enthusiasts, the Dutch Fork Foxes had their hands full with activities.
It was really fun because I got to meet different people and take the classes to see what to do and what not to do and how to make your yearbook better.
SCSPA gives people an opportunity to think of something in a different way that maybe they haven't thought of before, to bounce around ideas, to see what works in other schools, and to try some new things. It's important for people to get out of their comfort zone.
The journey is only half over as the journalists work to apply what they have learned in their daily lives.
It makes me want to do better as a journalist and be better.
It keeps me fresh on everything, I guess. It's good I like kind of the opportunity to come here and talk with students who I don't have in the classroom, meet some new faces, and share my experiences with them, and it just keeps me on top of things.
This has been Daniel Hudson for your Silver Screen Report.
Mary Beth Tinker protested the Vietnam War by wearing a black armband to school. Years later, Tinker's case allows students' First Amendment rights in school. Jamie Gilbert Fitzpatrick exercises her rights.
The freedom of religion prohibits the government from interfering with a person's practice of religion. An example would be that the government cannot make any religion the official religion, and it cannot base any law off of any holy book. The freedom of speech allows people to express themselves just as long as there isn't a breach of peace or violence caused. An example would be that Annie Lou can say she hates books as long as she doesn't burn down the library or harm other book lovers. The freedom of press allows people to express themselves through publication and sharing information. An example would be that the newspaper can run any story they want to and the government cannot stop them. The right to assemble allows people to gather for peaceful and lawful purposes. An example would be that people can gather in a church and the government cannot stop them. The right to petition the government for redress of grievances allows people to join together and seek change from the government. An example would be that people can hold a strike as long as nobody gets hurt.
Last week, Junior Civitans accepted new members in the club. Lacey Jeter signs up.
With helping hands, Junior Civitans has started the year off with new members. Social studies teacher Demetra Bastis is the advisor of the club.
Junior Civitans is a service organization. We have around 80 girls. We participate in many school and community service projects. We're also very involved on the state level, so we attend district meetings throughout the year.
New and current members receive flowers after the application process.
Whenever all the girls have completed the membership recruitment process, we deliver them flowers. It's a nice little tradition we do as a club, welcoming each girl to our organization.
Like many other organizations, Junior Civitans enhances the high school experience.
It's important because it helps girls serve the community and be more involved in the school, and you get to meet other girls.
Junior Civitans is important because you meet a lot of great people and you do really good things for your community and also your school.
Junior Civitans has benefited me because it's allowed me to meet a lot of girls and to get involved with things.
Girls from every grade have the opportunity to participate in different activities and service projects.
Recently we held a drive for the kit den, the nursery downstairs. We also had a school supply drive. We did 2 beautification projects, and so in October we are going to collect canned food items for a local charity.
With new ideas and support from members, Junior Civitans hope to have a successful year.
I think we'll have a good year if girls are focused on helping out their school and community.
This has been Lacey Jeter with your Silver Screen Report.
The new film Gravity exploded into theaters with rave reviews and impressive box office results. Luke Amick has the review.
Explorer's been hit. Explorer, do you read?
The saying goes, in space, no one can hear you scream. Gravity takes this concept and makes it into a frightening reality. Gravity stars George Clooney as veteran spaceman Matt Kowalski and Sandra Bullock as rookie astronaut Ryan Stone. Within the first 10 minutes of the film, an accident involving satellite debris leaves our protagonist stranded in space without communication or a way back. The remainder of the film is their long voyage home. Sounds simple, right? Actually, it's anything but. Writer-director Alfonso Cuarón has written a tight, well-constructed screenplay loaded with heartbreaking drama and white-knuckle suspense. And when I say suspense, I mean heart-pounding, edge-of-your-seat suspense. Thanks to the fantastic character development, the audience becomes completely engrossed in their journey, so when something bad happens, you really want them to make it out okay. Along with a fantastic story, there are brilliantly implemented artistic elements here as well. That being said, this is not the kind of movie you can just turn your brain off to. You have to completely devote your attention to its hour-and-a-half runtime if you want to get the most out of it. Finally, the 3D is phenomenal. Not only does it heighten the level of suspense, it completely immerses you into the hyper-realistic space setting. With amazing performances, groundbreaking special effects, excellent writing, and masterful directing, Gravity can easily be called the best film of 2013. It gets a perfect 10 out of 10. This is one you can't afford to miss. This has been Luke Amick for your Movie Review.
Dutch Fork's Beat Irmo pep rally was held Friday to promote energy for the game. LJ Finney reports.
The crowd roars and the band plays as Dutch Fork gets pumped up for its game against Irmo.
I thought it was alright. We could have did more involving the football team. That's what it was about.
I felt really good. I felt like the crowd was very energetic, and it was one of our best dances that we ever performed.
I really liked it, but it's really embarrassing when everybody stands up and do the freshman chant.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought the kids really got into it and loved the teacher dance, and hate I couldn't do it this year. It's fun to see how the levels of pep rallies have changed over the years, and I thought that was a really good one.
The pep rally offers a wide variety of events, allowing for many fan favorites.
I would say probably the competition with the apples. It was very funny, and people just did their own thing at the end, and so it was very fun to watch.
When the football players ran out with the cheerleaders, and then when we did that thing in the middle with all the people.
My favorite part of the pep rally is when people get up and do like the apple bobbing and the other activities.
I liked it all. The spirit stick competition was fun, and of course, you know, my son was the MC, and that was always fun. He's always been a ham, and he is, you know, you give him a microphone and an audience and hope somebody's going to laugh, he's going to perform. So that's just the way he's always been. The teacher dance has to be the highlight, though.
Though widely popular, improvements can be made to the experience.
Pep rally is supposed to be based around football, I think, because that's like the biggest sport we have. So based more around football.
Dancing as one, probably, because we're kind of still doing our own thing, and we still need to clean things as a team.
I really love to see so many kids participating, even though there are a few that still need to really buy into the whole idea. I think some of them get a negative feel about it. They love the fact that they get to miss class, but I don't know if they buy into the whole idea of why they're there and how that's a part of their high school experience.
This has been LJ Finney for your Silver Screen Report.
Here's Jamie Mason with your Silver Sports Report.
Girls tennis is undefeated this season and plays White Knoll at White Knoll on Tuesday. Girls golf tied with Spring Valley Tuesday, and their region qualifier match is Monday. Varsity volleyball plays White Knoll at White Knoll on Tuesday. Tonight is Dutch Fork's homecoming game against South Aiken. Kickoff is at 7:30 and tickets are $6 at the door. The rivalry between neighboring schools Dutch Fork and Irmo reached a climax at last Friday's football game. Jacob Sprankle has the story.
Fans packed both sides of the stadium as they cheered for teams on both sides of a bitter rivalry.
Something like a Carolina-Clemson thing. And it's similar in that for years, Irmo won almost all the time. Now things have changed a little bit, and it's made it even more of a rivalry.
I think it's grown from over the years. I think it's a lot more fierce.
I think it's a little bit ridiculous. They kind of like take it to a different level. Like if we say we lost this past weekend or this past Friday, we kind of just like we're like all like bummed out.
Neon filled the away side of the stadium, and Irmo chose the theme of pink. Competition between the two pep clubs is a big component of the rivalry.
Our pep club is is more like into the game, and I say that we are bigger.
I think our pep club is really, really good. I don't know how much you guys are, but I think we do a lot in preparation.
We had more creativity, that we went neon with our theme and threw flour everywhere.
Participating in clubs and events is important to show school spirit.
Every school has its strengths and weaknesses, but where you go to school and the opportunities you have in that school, just embracing the people you go to school with, the opportunities you have, and just trying to make a positive difference in your school.
Being able to get completely involved in your school in any and every way, in many facets, from the pep club to the band to orchestra to whatever you're going to get involved with, Dutch Fork has that to offer, and it's always top notch, whatever we do.
It's like showing how much you are like involved into the school, like how you're like rooting for the school basically.
Pride circulates throughout the student body after last week's game brought everyone together.
Our school is special because we have something that not a lot of schools have, and it's spirit with all different types of athletic events or like school related stuff.
We're all like a big family here. Like we all like go for Dutch Fork.
This has been Jacob Sprinkle for your Silver Screen Report.
This week, we asked kids what the Dutch Fork experience means to them.
The Dutch Fork experience means to me that I could cheer on Dutch Fork and be with my friends and just have a high school experience.
The Dutch Fork experience means to me that I can support my school and hang out with my friends at football games and cheer on everyone.
To represent Dutch Fork by cheering them on, but also by playing two sports.
For me, the Dutch Fork experience, it's changed a lot over the years because there's a lot more school pride now. And it's not just school pride in one sport, we take pride in everything. We'll even take pride in the spelling bee. We just come together and we're all just one big family here at Dutch Fork.
Silver Screen is starting a new segment showcasing student talents called Silver Skill. For this week, we showcase Jack and Bailey Payne.
Hi, I'm Jack. Hi, I'm Bailey, and we do flips.
Well, there's two different things I do. One is called tumbling and one is called tricking. And tricking is basically martial arts kicking and gymnastics tumbling combined, and also breakdancing. So it's basically just a free form movement with you can put your own style to it as well. And basically people would call it something that ninjas do and stuff that you'd see in movies.
Exposed him to different cultures, different opportunities. I feel like he's very independent at the young age of 17, and I feel like it's really broadened his horizons, and it's also given him opportunities to make money. In fact, he's won enough money from these different competitions to pay for his first car.
I get flown out to places I get flown out to Europe, I get flown out to Israel, I get flown out to LA, which I'm going there this weekend, and I get paid to do this stuff, which is tricking. I work at Lake Murray Gymnastics. I coach flipping, gymnastics, tumbling, all of that there. I also go to ACX and I do flips there and stuff. We always go back to back and see who's better, and we always have little battles between each other, competitions at the gym. He'll do a trick and then he'll not land it, and then I'll go do it and I'll land it, and he'll get mad. But also, it's gotten us a lot better. It affects me because it also keeps me healthy, and it keeps me in shape. And also, me and my brother have been offered full rides to Hawaii University for cheerleading, so we get to go there and do flips, and we get to go to college for free just for doing what we like. So
Proud of both my sons. I think that this has been a tremendous opportunity for them to be able to have these life experiences.
The literary magazine is still accepting your submissions. Please turn them into the box located in the library. Flax Club will meet next Thursday. This will be the last day to join the club. Students, please remember to not update the district apps on your iPad. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Come on, we don't have time for this. Silver Screen is starting a new segment showcasing showcasing student talents called How do you know my middle name? Not today. Oh, okay. Shut up.